more or less the time that he needs to push. All about timing pushes for Terran. Transferring SCVs, pretty well timed actually for being just an amateur player. Whenever I say amateur, I always feel like I'm making them sound like a horrible player, but for not being a pro, I guess you could say. So yeah, DT is going to take out. Oh wow, that DT falls to a spider mine there. So that is an unfortunate invisible Dark Templar. So yeah, actually, Dark Templars. If you do play, I was just thinking about it. If you do play in the red color, their cape would turn to red. So you could have a Superman DT, and there sure has been some Superman DTs, but I think that's why they are Superman DTs. When you see a really effective DT, I believe they're always in the red color, just because the cape's red, so it does make them Superman-like. And I'm kidding. All the noobs are going out there. I gotta change my color to red, man. That's how I get Superman DTs. Just kidding, noobs. I'm a noob, so why am I making fun of noobs? Anyway, spider mines all over the map, getting some map control. Let's talk a little bit about spider mines here. Spider mines can be very effective, just considering that the average player not always keeping an observer with their group, and then just the Protoss being impatient, pushing across, observers falling behind while the goons go ahead and just running into mines, and mines can be very devastating to a group of goons. Lots and lots of tanks coming out, and Sentinel needs to keep Petzergling's tank count a little low, keep it down. 2 more factories going up, and wow. So it does look like Petzergling will be just going for a simple timing push here, and it may turn out to be very effective for him, just considering a lot of tanks. eBay now coming out, and missile turrets going up, just not going to fall for these DTs. Armory going up in a spot that is unlikely to be attacked there, and that's just because it's for upgrading purposes. If a Protoss can do an Arbiter recall or such and just wipe out those upgrading buildings for a Terran, it can be a really bad for the Terran player, just because it slows down their upgrades so dramatically and stuff. So economically, let's talk a little bit. Sentinel in a good situation, I guess, is staying 1 expansion ahead, but he invested a lot in those early DTs, and they did not. They got 1 vulture kill. Goons pushing out, and this is what I was talking about here. Hopefully, carries an observer with these group, or these goons are going to fall through these mines in the middle of the map there. Nice gateway placement, actually. Gateway placement can be a pain if you're not used to it, just because it seems like they always get trapped. But if you get used to it and stuff, you could be like a pro. You can have pro gateway placement. Isn't that all your dreams? Robotics facility now going up, so it looks like we will be seeing probably observers here. No sign of observers yet, and this could be a big mistake here. All these vultures going to the bottom left expansion, just going to try to roam around and find expansions and lay out probe kills. Little does he know that Sentinel has not expanded outside his 3rd expansion. But laying mines everywhere, so this is just going to be... Sentinel looks like he's... And I feel that Sentinel, he needs to get these observers out quick. Mines could be a disaster for Sentinel. And... So he is throwing, just started the observatory. Actually, the observatory is let's say halfway. So, yeah, really not too much going on. Petzergling has a lot of tanks. So that could be absolutely devastating. And so, wow, picking up that High Templar, and wow, very unfortunate there. Now going to come in and get some probe kills, and these are mighty vultures here. Wow, these are some really nice play. He lost a lot of vultures, but he did pick up that High Templar. High Templar can really change the name of the game when the Terran goes. A lot of tanks like Petzergling is doing. Petzergling with these vultures, seeing how small of an army Sentinel actually has, and now is going to be pushing out across the map with a large force of tanks. And only for Sentinel does have a force of his own, but without the High Templar, I feel things are going to turn Petzergling's way. And if Sentinel walks into the middle of this map and runs into those mines, I would cry, because I'm a Protoss player and I don't like spider mines. I'm more of a fan of spider webs. They should drop spider mines. Anyways, I guess Protoss does have D-Web, so I shouldn't be crying about not having a spider web. Anyway, so it does look like he will be pushing up. He's sieging up, and there's a lot of tanks. And Petzergling's going to find himself in a good situation here. And now Sentinel will be moving in with all these goons, but he quickly realizes that he doesn't have the army he needs. High Templar's out. He looks like he will have maybe a couple storms here, but I don't know if those I don't think those High Templars quite have enough energy here to get storms off yet, and this could just be bad timing and a beautiful timing push from Petzergling here. Lots and lots of tanks, and these goons look like they will be dropping shortly. He needs to have these High Templars out, but he needs more High Templars. He needs lots and lots of storms. Observer going out here to try to, now he's going to quickly see with this Observer what kind of army Petzergling brought with him. And now he's going to be coming in from the side, laying mines, and wow. Oh, that is Zealot bombs going out. Those, oh, whoa. Barely picks off the mines there. But coming in the side and all sieged up tanks, and Sentinel's just losing his army like Domino's here, and not Domino's Pizza, and that sounds very good. But scans going off for this. Make sure there's that one wandering DT or something, but nothing he's going to be able to do. Petzergling is going to have no problem just marching in this base and getting this game over, and this is GG very shortly here, I expect. Nothing he's going to be able to do. Vulture going to go in for some easy probe kills, but just all in attack here. Beautiful timing push by Petzergling. More reinforcements on the way, and I think that's going to be, there's going to be plenty. Just way too many tanks. More tanks on the way. Goons funneling in here one at a time, but just getting rocked by these tanks. So, yeah, so it does look like Petzergling will be able to at least have a 1-0 game lead, and then we'll see what happens in Game 2. Game 2 will be played on Blue Storm, so that should be just as exciting as this game. Very well played by both players, but just really well timing push by Petzergling, and that's how you do it. That's the point of a timing push. Came in before the storms. We came in before the Templars had energy. The early DTs a large investment into those DTs, and it didn't pay off for them. So yeah, that's probably the name of the game there. Oh, and two more DTs going down. And now this third DT will go down. So Mines owning these DTs, having their numbers. So this game is going to end any second here. GG will be coming across the screen. Nothing Sentinel's going to be able to do. Very, very well played by Petzergling. Petzergling sending in some more Zealots. Just lots and lots of mines going over. Sentinel GG's. That is the game. So thank you guys for watching. Look forward to me commentating Game 2. And that's all I got, guys. And thank you. This is Sunday signing out. Thanks. Bye.